This is a hands-on spontaneous problem called Stand Up and Be Counted. There's a team copy right here. There's also one right there if it's easier if you want to read along. If not, I'm going to read the directions twice. Either way. Alright, this is a two-part problem. In part one, you will have 4 minutes to discuss the problem, create a solution, and practice. In part two, you will have 3 minutes to test your solution for score. The judge will warn you when you have 1 minute remaining in each part. You may ask questions and talk to each other at any time. There is a taped line with rows of items behind it. Each row is marked with a number showing the point value of each item in that row. 2, 4, and 6. There are materials to use to solve the problem, which are in the bag and the things with the yellow dots on them. Nothing else can be used, and you cannot alter or damage the items marked with a yellow label. So pretty much anything out of the bag you cannot alter. This you can. You can't alter that in any way. Your problem is to use the materials to stand the items upright. Like the baby, that's upright. The cup would be how it normally looks. You can stand the items up anywhere on the floor or on top of one another. You may practice as you wish in part one. When part one ends, all of the items must be laying on their side and in their new row. So during practice, you can do whatever you want, but when you start part two, everything's going to look like this again to start off. In part two, you must stand behind the tape line when attempting to stand the items upright. You can step beyond the line to retrieve materials or to put an item back in its place in its row. However, you cannot touch anything that you do not intend to retrieve or replace. So like if you drop the hat, you could go and retrieve it. Otherwise, you stay behind the line. Or earlier, the salt shaker rolled away, so you could go over and put it back on the tape. Otherwise, you're not touching it. You will be finished when part two ends, or when you tell the judge you would like to be scored. After that, you cannot touch anything that is beyond the line. You will be scored as follows. Each item that is standing upright on the floor will receive the point value of the row it came from. So, like the baby would be 6 points, but standing upright. Every item that is standing upright on top of another item will receive double the score for the row that it came from. So if the baby is standing upright on some other object, it's worth 12 points. You will receive 1 to 15 points for creativity of your solution, and you will receive 1 to 10 for how well you work together. All right, I'm reading it again.